Alright, time for another train wreck cooking with Frost. We're gonna make some spaghetti and meatballs. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Hopefully it does alright. If not, whatever. But, of course, nothing's authentic, just how I make it. First thing we're gonna do, cut up an onion. Don't make fun of my chopping skills, because, yeah, sadly lacking, but you're alright. I just do a rough chop. I'm not fancy with the Dawson, so but it'll be alright. I like a thick chop on my onions anyway, so like I said, I'm nothing professional. Don't have to be, none of that mess. So just do what you gotta do, get it done. Alright, so that's done. So I'm gonna go put it in a pot with a little bit of olive oil, just enough to cover the bottom. And then we will see the train wreck of my garlic chopping skills. I like a lot of garlic, don't judge me. I just do like a little small chop first. Kind of get them into some manageable pieces. I just had to use the already peeled one because it's a little bit easier. Doesn't seem to really change any of the dish flavors. And you just run your knife over it. Get kind of like a finer chop on them. Ooh, I can smell it. Garlic. Alright, so that's done. So next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and what's I sneeze? Oh, Jesus. Alright, next thing I want to do is take it over to the pot. Let's see if I can get an angle. Alright, got the onions in there. Gonna put it like on a medium heat. And kind of start getting those sauteed. While those are sauteing, I am going to go ahead and start the sauce, which is 2 cans of whole tomatoes, packed in basil. Kind of helps out. And then 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I use bay leaf, garlic, and oregano. Just kind of help season it up a little bit to kind of make it a more seasonally sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and get those open, and then we're going to crush them. I try to crush them 1 can at a time. Let's see if I can move you so you can see. See, that's just what it looks like to do 1 can at a time. And then I just get my hands in there and just crush them up a bit. Alright, all that's done, all that's crushed. So, pretty much seasonings that I put in. I just do a little bit of salt. Just kind of the taste. I put a little bit of oregano in it. Some basil. A little bit of onion powder. Some garlic powder. Crushed red pepper flakes. Doesn't really make it spicy, just gives it a little bit of a kick. And then secret weapon, Tabasco. Like I said, not anywhere near authentic, original. I don't know if it's original or not. Might be, might be not. But yeah. And then, since I always forget the carrot, I always wind up having to put a little bit of sugar in there to cut down the acidity. Which will probably have every Italian chicken in their booth. But it's alright. Still tastes amazing. So, all good. And then next we're going to put the garlic in there. Well, and to saute with the onions for a little bit. And then we're just going to let it cook for like a minute or two. Once it's done cooking for a minute or two, we are going to put that into the pot and get her going. Alright, so we're almost done with it. So it's simmering quite nicely. If you can see it, if I can get the camera angle just right. Like I said, this is a train wreck for a reason. So I think it's about time to dump the sauce in. What do y'all think? Yeah, let's do it. I think that's good. And you're just going to stir it in, combine it a little bit. Alright, and that's what she looks like right now. And And pretty much what I do is I just get it up to kind of like a simmer or a boil. So I'll probably crank up the heat a bit. And once she's getting a little bit bubbly, I'll turn it down and let it simmer for probably the next 2 to 3 hours. Let it cook out some of the water out of it, but leave the seasoning it was packed in, kind of make it taste good. So don't know how scientific or anything like that is, but hey, it works, so it works. Alright, so you should see it starting to boil a bit, get a little bubbly. Trying to get the camera angle just right, since I'm in no way, shape, or form or being any sort of professional capacity in anything. And I think since it's starting to bubble, I'm going to go ahead and turn down the heat from high to about medium, maybe medium low, and we're going to let it simmer for quite a bit, and then we'll start the video on the meatballs when it's time. So, yay! Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Trainwreck Cooking with Frost. I'll see you back for the meatballs.